When the slain Damocles arrived in the underworld, Nemesis, the goddess of revenge, was enraged at how the brave hero had been treated. She allowed Damocles to return to the world as a vengeful spirit, a ghostly, black-armored centurion who would hunt down and kill each of the generals who had wronged him. To this day, many commanders carry a dagger with the image of Damocles on the scabbard. This dagger reminds them to always look after their men, or risk the Black Centurion returning from the dead to avenge their selfish mistakes.
Hello and what is up everybody, I'm bringing you guys a DBX update video. This one's going to be a little bit different than usual. I'm going to be bringing up some different topics. I'm going to be hopping around a bit, so let's go ahead and hop right into it. As always, if you guys have any questions about anything I'm going to be going over in this video, feel free to ask down below in the comment section what your questions are if you have any. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and let's hop right into it. Alright, so the first thing I feel I need to address first is with recruitment, because recruitment, it's going okay, but we all know it could be doing much better, and we really don't have many people to move around as much as we'd like to because there's not many people we can rely on. I'm actually going to change up the gameplay real quick because usually I use Razer for the update videos, so I figured I'll go ahead and just put in some For Honor gameplay because I know Razer does get a bit boring, so I'm going to switch it up and hopefully you guys will enjoy the For Honor gameplay more. If you guys prefer me using Razer gameplay or For Honor gameplay, or what game would you prefer me to use for gameplays for the update videos, let me know. Alright, so for recruitment, basically what's going on right now is the people that we have recruiting, out of what I think we have about 16, 17 people recruiting, there's about below 5, maybe 7 of them that actually are doing their job. And lately, as the community can tell, that's been a big issue because it's been hurting the community. We've not been getting that influx of members that we've been needing. So really what I'm worried about is we need to change who's a recruiter. We need to get more people that are reliable. So I'm going to direct this mainly to everybody that's higher ups and whoever's just curious what we're going to be doing, and I'll work on it with you, Phantom. We'll get it together. Monkey, if you want, help me out with it as well. What we're going to do is we're going to get us 12 recruiters, we're going to have 6 NA, and we're going to have 6 for EU. So that way our EU teams can have an influx of new players, and our NA teams can have an influx of new players. So really, I think what it is with the problems, if you want to call them problems, or stuff with DBX currently, is that the systems, I guess I'm kind of not afraid to. I mean, obviously I'll do it. I just don't know if we have the people to implement these new systems, if they'll work. Because that's like, you know, okay, it requires dedication, because if you're going to do your job, either it be a job or it be something with DBX, whatever you're going to do, you got to put your mind to it. And helping us by recruiting, that's helping DBX grow, either it be our YouTube channel or your friends list or whatever it is. It's helping DBX grow in one way or the other. So it is really an important job. So if you guys would like to become a recruiter, hit up DBX Phantom on Discord. I'll put his tag up on the screen, and either comment down below and I'll have him go your way and you guys can talk about it and we can see what we can have come out of that. Now, the ranking system for community, I've already said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. We're not gonna worry about a ranking system for the community, and for official members, I'm really not sure if we should do a ranking system, because that's going to come down to a lot of micromanaging we really don't have the time to do. So there really isn't going to be a ranking system, and the only reason I felt like we needed one was because I didn't think people would want to freely do recruitment without there being a reward for them. But really, it shouldn't even be like that. If you want to help DBX grow and you want to see DBX succeed, then you should be all on board for helping out recruitment. If we can get at least 12 people that are dedicated, they recruit every day, 3 times a day, they can pull in at least 5 members a day, that will help DBX continue for many, 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 many years to come. So once again, if you are interested in becoming a recruiter and helping DBX grow, hit up DBX Phantom or myself personally over Discord, and we will talk it over with you and see if we can make something happen. Alright, so with the COD comp teams, we're going to be getting rid of all of them. We practically already have, but I don't think I've told everyone in the video yet. If I have, then I'm just going to go ahead and just do it again. But we're going to be getting rid of all of the comp teams for COD because they're really not working out, either to be the captains we have or itself Call of Duty, because I used to play a lot of Call of Duty. If you've been on my channel since, 2016 or whenever I founded my channel, you'll know I used to play a lot of Call of Duty back in the day. But now I'm really not into it because I don't like how Activision is treating their franchise, and I don't like, how Treyarch is doing anything with Black Ops 4. So I'm really not going to get into it, but I don't like the practices that the company, the publisher, and the developers are using for their game. So I'm not going to play it myself, and because that, I know that's going to hurt it has hurt for me supporting the comp teams for COD, because I don't want to support the game myself, so it's really just not going to work. So we're going to see this year if there's one coming out or not. I think it's Modern Warfare 4. I'm not sure. We'll see. Whatever happens, if it comes out and it's good, it's not a piece of shit, which it will probably be monetized like a motherfucker, but we'll see what happens, and depending on that, we will open us a team up or we won't. Now, for anyone curious about the R6 team, the R6 team is doing as good as it always is. The CCS, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I could get that wrong. Apologies if I do. The season's coming to a close soon from what I've heard, so we're going to be looking for new places to go and do tournaments for. We're also going to stay with them and stay in that league when the next season starts, obviously. We're also talking about some ideas of opening up our own league, but that's going to be a little bit distance away. Sometime maybe around summer, I'd say. We're thinking about doing that. We'll really have to see what's going on. Also, the Overwatch team is doing alright right now. We're kind of down to the captain. The captain has been a little bit unable to get on. She has her own personal things going on right now, so she really can't get to her console to get on and play and everything. So we have as a temporary captain. DBX Infamy is taking over as the lead until she can return sometime in the summer. We're going to see what's been going on with there. When she gets back, we might be moving some people around on the team, or we might just completely start the team over. We're going to have to see what's going to go on then. But for the Overwatch team, it's kind of right now idle, so we're just going to have to take it as time goes forward and see what we can do with it, if it's even salvageable or whatever it is. We're just going to have to move forward, and hopefully it can recover when she is back and she's in charge. Now, if you guys recall earlier, I did say that there's going to be some things I'm going to bring up in this video that's going to be a bit different than I would openly come out with in a video, because I don't want people to either be worried about anything or just, jumping to conclusions. But if you guys would like to skip past this, it's not a rant. It's going to be a little bit of a, hey, this is what the fuck's going on, and I'm just going to be honest, because I want to go ahead and confront the issue. I've already talked about it with Monkey, and I've already talked about it with the person that caused the issue. But just so everyone on the R6 team and everyone else knows, I'm going to go over it real quick. If you guys don't want to hear about the drama, because that's practically what this is going to be, this little bit, go ahead and skip to the timestamp on the screen right now, and I will see you guys in a bit. Alright, so I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, so I will be using names. I'm not going to say, oh, this person, that person. No, I'm going to say names because it needs to be identified. Alright, so some things happened between myself and a member. If you guys know who DBX Blitz is, we've done a couple videos together. He's been in montages, stuff like that. And this is not no way throwing dirt at him. I'm just bringing it up because I feel like it needs to be discussed, because I don't really feel like it's put to rest yet. For me, it has been, but I'm really not sure because I don't know how far it really does go, so we're just going to have to see. So basically what happened was we had a bit of an argument. He got mad, said something to me. I'm like, hey yo, I don't like being disrespected. So I blocked him because I was not in the mood for dealing with his shit that night. He ran to the R6 team, got their backup. A little bit of a argument happened in Discord between myself, some security members, and security members, and the R6 team. Not Monkey himself. He was actually, I think, working at the time. But Blitz basically brought them into the situation when they didn't need to be brought into it at all. And then we basically just took it from there. That happened. Me and him talked. We figured it out. I thought we figured it out at least. But basically what happened a week or so, maybe longer later, he was talking to some members. He said he was talking to the R6 team, and they were talking about how they felt I was disconnected with the team, and they had all these different complaints about DBX and how I run things and all this different bullshit. But really what he was doing is he was going and ranting to them in a party and putting his own ideas in their head. and putting words in their mouth or repeating what they were saying but not repeating the actual truth. Like how with Monkey, if you remember, I told you, he tried to say that you were going to go and join Prevail, but in reality you got offers to join Prevail and other teams, but you decided to stay. That's what he told me after I finally got the truth from him. And again, Monkey, as you know, thank you for deciding to stay with DBX. I appreciate that. But since Blitz, you brought, because I picture you'll be watching this, since you brought the R6 team into the situation, it kind of created a little bit of a, not a gap, but it's a little weird spot for me, because I haven't actually talked to many people on the R6 team, maybe a couple here and there. And as you guys know, I have my group of people I call my actual friends, people I talk to every day. Those are my actual homies and everything, so I don't need to go and have, you know, a whole entire paragraph of friends. I'm good with what I got. But, you know, I don't mind talking to them and saying, hey, what's up? But whenever I'm going to join their party and there's like 8 of you or whatever going on, 'cause I usually have parties of 12 or so people. Whenever I join, it's kind of a little uncomfortable because it's like them and then me because of the shit Blitz you've said to them or the shit they have said, you know, stuff like that. That's why Silence, me and you, we had a bit of a moment. We made up, I guess you could say. We really didn't have nothing to make up about, but we just said eye to eye, you know, we made up anything that might have been misheard or misinterpreted, stuff like that. So we made everything cool. But for the rest of the R6 team, I'm really not sure. That's why I really don't do meetings with them all at once, because I really haven't talked to them, so I don't know how to approach the situation properly yet, because I don't know what they're like. But since they're run by Monkey, I picture everything's organized and good. But basically, Blitz, I'm going to tell you, with this whole situation, because you brought them into it, and I shouldn't be talking about it in the video, but because you brought them into it, it's kind of made it really weird for me with the R6 team, talking to them because of the shit you said they said and the shit that you said that they didn't say. So you really just kind of fucked the whole situation up at once, and now it's kind of made everything a bit weird. I don't know how it is for the R6 members. I just know for me, I'm really not comfortable to go and talk to them because I don't know who said what or what was said or what happened or anything. But Blitz, you basically fucked the whole situation up. I'm just gonna tell you that, because you would go to them and put some quotation marks up there with ideas, but in reality you'd go to them and you'd bring up them ideas, yeah, but you would put in personal input, or you'd be like, oh, your relationship with so-so is harming DBX, but in reality it actually made my drive to do DBX even more. So it kind of gave me that motivation I've been looking for, but you tried to put it into way different category than it really was, and tried to flip the truth and flip all this different shit around. And I knew what the fuck you were doing. You were trying to get them on your side, and you were gonna do this or you're gonna do whatever. You're gonna try to do something like Merc did, or you're gonna try to just make a little bit of a revolt. I don't fucking know. We'll see. I don't know. Well, we're not gonna see now because shit's been taken care of. But Blitz, I can't really stand you anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like you anymore because of the shit you've been doing. So I'm just gonna tell you now. We're probably gonna talk about it after this is uploaded. You currently have no uses to DBX at the moment. So either you're gonna need to find yourself a use, or we're just gonna have to get rid of you because you're causing more problems than making solutions. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. I'm gonna drop it now. I hope the R6 team, if you watch this, I hope we're cool. I hope next meeting comes around, all of us will be there. We can all talk about it, and we'll figure it out. But let's go ahead and hop right into the rest of the update video. Alright, so I know I've already went over recruitment, but with DBX, okay. Some of the ideas that people have brought up is, you know, we should make our own esports league. So now, if we're gonna make our own esports league, and it's kind of funny because Blitz, that's like the idea he practically brought up. But if we're gonna do our own esports league, we're gonna need to do it properly, and it's gonna take some time. We're gonna need to have enough people for it. We're gonna need to plan everything out. And I think if we were to do it, the best time would be over the summer, because everyone would be on, and we'd have all these active people at our disposal to say. So everything would work out more then. So expect in the next update videos to come months or so from now. We will be talking about opening up an esports league for R6, and I would personally do one for Honor, so we'll see what happens with that. Also, for some new video ideas, I'm thinking about doing some more remixes, music videos, stuff like that. I'm thinking about doing some more of those. I haven't done them for I think since last year, actually. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do some more of those. Let me know if you guys would like me to down below in the comment section. That your feedback obviously is appreciated, so I can know the type of videos you guys like to see. I'm also planning on doing more funny moments videos. I'm actually thinking about changing my upload schedule. I'm probably gonna start uploading just one video a week, and then that way I know. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my upload schedule one a week, so that way I'm not overloaded with the school, relationship, family, stuff like that. So I can get one highly edited and good video out during that week, and then depending if I have extra stuff to edit or if I'm just in the mood to edit, I'll put out a second video throughout the week, or I'll put it out on the weekend, and we'll see what happens from there. So as I said before, this video is really not about information with well, I mean, it is about information with DBX, but it's kind of not on a single course. I'm going around a bunch of different things, how I'm feeling about stuff, stuff that's been happening. But recently, for I guess you say the past year or two with DBX, I really haven't. Okay, I've accomplished what my life's work, I guess you could say, is 7 years of my life I've spent running DBX. So I've accomplished what I knew I could get from DBX as long as I was persistent with it, and it's what I really wanted. So I've gotten what I wanted. I knew I could get to this level if I just gave it time and I worked on it, and here we are now. And now that I'm at the level that I pictured myself getting to with DBX, I don't know where to go next with it, because I recently turned 16. I obviously want to get a job so I can buy more equipment and just do stuff for myself or be for my family, whatever. So I want to get a job and I want to do my own thing, and I've been wanting to relax and just enjoy DBX instead of having to rush through everything, I guess you could say. Because when I was younger, everything was like urgent. You had to get it done here and there because the people I was with, the situation in general, everything was rushed and I didn't really have the time to flesh it out. But now, because everything is more relaxed and calm, I can take my time to getting stuff done. I'm not saying delay it and not do it, but let's say I need to make improvements to DBX. Instead of doing that shit instantly, I can wait a couple days or so and implement it over time, and hopefully that will have more of a lasting effect. And myself, I'm really not a very emotional person, you could say, but I wanted to be honest with DBX. I'm really not sure what I want to do with it right now, so I'm kind of in the motions. I'm a little idle. So for everyone in DBX, I don't want you to worry about DBX getting disbanded or anything like that. I didn't waste 7 years of my life just to disband it. So obviously that's not what's going to happen. It's just currently I'm trying to figure out what it is I want to do with DBX and what I want to do for the future and stuff like that. So if things feel like they're starting to slow down, do not worry. Please don't freak out and do all this different shit. Everything will come together eventually, and it will work out as it always does. I'm actually going to have another video coming out soon. I'm going to be going over the past of DBX, giving some insight about things that happened back in the old days, you could say. Because myself, with all the shit that I went through with DBX, I do actually feel like an old man, to be honest. That might sound a little bit stupid or whatever, but it's the truth. I really feel like I'm old because of all the shit I've had to learn and all the people I've met and all these different experiences I've went through already at a young age. So I kind of feel old, but I'm going to be going over all of that in an update video or just a discussion video. We'll see what happens. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. If you have any questions, comment them down below. I know this was a little bit all over the place. I really didn't want it to be like usual. I had some things I wanted to get off my chest and to speak my mind about. As always, I will see all you dudes in the next video. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like. Also, check us out on Patreon if you're interested in supporting DBX in any way. And I will see all you dudes next time.
I swear to God, can't nobody touch me right now. Maybe next month all of this will be over, but this month, I'm taking every moving target out.
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
Machiavelli, a born leader, 10 millimeter, changing niggas' future like a schizophrenic palm reader. Heed from out the Bible I read, see the meek shall inherit the earth, and the strong will lead, hitting weed like it's alright. I'm in the studio, making music all night. My enemies cry whenever I rise, they hate it to the death, trying to beat me out my last breath. What you gonna do?
The reason I am who I am today is because I can look directly into my face and find my soul. It's there, it's not sold, I didn't sell it, it's still within me, I still feel it, my heart is still connected to my body.